Milwaukee has a rich history, and in this next story, you'll find out just how far back that history goes. We're talking hundreds of millions of years. In our Sunday morning spotlight, Ellie Nakamoto-White reveals the hidden gem bringing our past to the present.
If you're on UW-Milwaukee's campus, head inside Lapham Hall, where down in the basement is a one-of-a-kind collection hidden from the world.
And these are the drawers that never see the light of day.
In this vault are drawers after drawers, packed with specimens.
The minerals, about 10,000 are in these cabinets, 10 to 12,000 are in these cabinets, and then there's about 50,000 fossils as we go back.
That are 400 million years old.
So here's Devonian brachiopods from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And it's what helped inspire Rob Graziano
You couldn't collect this in today's era.
to work in geosciences at the university after he first saw it decades ago.
The first time I saw this collection was as a student here about 40 years ago.
Graziano is the chair of the committee helping operate the collection, which represents the Devonian and Silurian eras, painting a picture of life when what would be Wisconsin was underwater.
And so this drawer happens to have the brachiopods named after Milwaukee, the Orthospirifera milwaukeeensis.
Fossils ranging from coral to small sea animals to these big guys.
But some of the bigger fossils that excite people are these large cephalopods, and these were animals that you find in a shallow sea now, and here's the preserved remnants of that animal, and we have drawers and drawers of some of these.
Most pieces were found in our area,
Okay, this one's right from the cement quarry in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
in what's now Estabrook Park in Wauwatosa, or even by American Family Field. And many of the minerals
Oh, here's a beauty over here.
were collected in the 1800s,
That's what makes it unique.
while some sparkle in the daylight.
So if you found this, you wouldn't know anything existed. But if you know what you're looking for, you might know that you would bust this open and you'd find this on the inside.
Others truly shine under special lights in the dark.
This is mineral fluorite, and that's where the word fluorescence comes from. This mineral, which looks white naturally, but turns this blue, purple color.
But how was this collection formed?
This collection was amassed by Thomas A. Green.
Green was a Milwaukee resident originally from Rhode Island.
The story is he started just collecting, and he owned some quarries, and he paid his workers to collect the fossils.
After he died, his family donated his findings to the university in 1911.
Most people have a similar reaction. They had no idea this was here and no idea what a grand collection it is.
A small part is on display for the public in the Geological Museum,
I fell in love with it the minute I saw it.
where geoscience students like Steph Fons get to study and observe.
It was just overwhelming a little bit to kind of grasp how many specimens were involved with Thomas's collection.
Fons is an undergrad senior
I love it all.
whose goal is to work with indigenous people and bring a geological perspective on restoring land.
When you're working with things, keep in mind that these things are old and they have a story to tell.
Now UWM is hoping to share those stories not just here locally, but across the globe.
This is a natural treasure in Milwaukee that a lot of people don't know about, and yet we now have international recognition.
The Thomas A. Green Geological Museum was recently designated as one of the top 11 most important geological collections in the world, and it's the only one in the Western Hemisphere with the prestigious honor.
It's very exciting to know we're the only one in the country right now that has this.
Now Graziano, Fons, and the rest of the team are working to digitize each piece, some complete with Green's original handwritten labels to document these unique findings
Isn't it mesmerizing?
and usher them into the future.
Geology is basically piecing together the history of the surface and the rocks that we find in the subsurface. It's piecing together that geologic history in time.